This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network. And joining me right now is Dr. Cliff Gross. He's the executive chairman of TEKCApital Plc. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: TEK on the AIM and TEKCF on the OTCQB. You can actually see Dr. Gross do a presentation at our upcoming investor event, the SNN Network Summer Virtual Event, happening August 17 through 19, 2021. To register and see Dr. Gross's presentation at the event, please go to our website at conference.snn.network. With that, Dr. Gross, it's great to have you back. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you, Robert?
Oh, no complaints. No complaints here. Just, looking forward to another chance to chat with you.
Great.
All right. Well,
thank you for taking the time.
Absolutely. Let's dig right in. We last did an interview together that we published on March 29th of earlier this year, 2021. I'd love to get an update. What would you say are some highlights since we published that last interview?
Well, the portfolio has made substantial progress pretty much across the board. Most saliently is, of course, Belluscura, which, as you know, they make respiratory devices. They submitted their first device to the FDA in December 2020, and in March 2021, it was cleared by the FDA with some rather unique features. And subsequent to that, in May, on May 28th, they floated the company on the London Stock Exchange, and they've done very well subsequently. Their stock is up probably around 40%, 30 to 40% since the initial listing. So we're thrilled about that on a couple of fronts. Most importantly, they'll be able to get the products to the people that need them all over the world. They've publicly announced that they've gone into production. They're expecting to start shipping product sometime in Q3, and they've signed up 4 distributors in the United States to start off with. So we're really thrilled for them. And from our shareholders' perspective, in addition to that eleemosynary benefit, which we hope to have them achieve, they will be happy to know that our return on invested capital is quite good. We had our shares, our 17.1 million shares in Belluscura on the books in November 2020 for around $2 million, and currently they're worth just a bit over 16 million. So it's been about an 800% uplift in the intervening 7-month period, thanks to their hard work. So that's a thrilling update to report. Okay, and then an update on our other portfolio companies. Guidant has demonstrated an operational remote monitoring and control center, and they're building it out to be durable and able to onboard commercial clients by the end of this year, which is their hope. And they've also made some really good progress on their regenerative shock absorbers, which are being produced right now and will be tested at the end of the summer. So we think they're making excellent progress under Harold Brown's leadership. Salarius, Microsoft, similarly, they're continuing their testing with about 25 major snack companies. They're continuing their sales growth of their snack food products, their salted potato chips with half the sodium of regular potato chips. And they're planning to introduce packets of microsalt, just like you would have packets of Splenda. If you wanted to reduce your caloric consumption, you'll be able to get packages of microsalt to reduce your sodium consumption, and they should be available and shipped sometime in late Q3 to supermarkets and restaurants and convenience stores in the United States. So they're all making very good progress. And last but certainly not least, Lucid Innovative Eyewear, which makes smart eyewear. They launched their first commercial product in January 2021 to really remarkable acclaim. They have more than 200 5-star ratings between Amazon and lucid.co, which is their e-shop. Customers love the product, and they're starting to sign up significant retail outlets. They also onboarded some additional team members, in particular Frank Resigna, who was formerly president of Guess Eyewear, a very significant company, and he was also CEO of Aviva, which at the time was the 4th largest eyewear company in the United States. I think they're the 5th largest right now. And then he also brought on Ken Stronger, who ran sports marketing for Timex. And he's really, Harrison Gross is really expanding the team with a lot of capable, experienced hands. And the business is growing from strength to strength. So we're really, really proud of what Lucid has been able to achieve just in the last 6 months. It's really transformative for their business. So that's the update in short.
Very good. I mean, since that when we published that last interview and with all the new updates that you said here, I mean, does it all fall in line with some of your expectations that you had going on so far in 2021?
Yeah, I would say better than average, actually. We always hope for the best, and sometimes the companies hit their milestones, sometimes they're delayed. But in this particular instance, we couldn't think of a better outcome for Belluscura. They achieved what they said they were going to achieve, and they're continuing to achieve. And we think the company has an extremely bright trajectory due to the huge number of COPD patients in the world, and that number has unfortunately been added to by COVID survivors who have residual lung damage requiring supplemental oxygen. In terms of guidance, I think they're making remarkable progress for a business of their size due to their talented leadership. And in terms of innovative eyewear and Lucid, one never knows when you're introducing a new commercial, your first new commercial product, if it's going to be well received or not until you introduce it. And so it being well received was really very gratifying for us to see. In fact, they're having a really hard time keeping them in inventory. They've done 3 production runs already since January, and the 4th one is ordered. And they keep getting larger and larger just to meet the demand. And they're always somewhat fearful of running out of eyewear, because the demand is always, so far, has been greater than they have anticipated. So I would say, for the most part, yes, we are exuberant about the results so far, and hopeful that they will continue. We'll be announcing our financial results for the first half of the year in the 3rd week of August. And so hopefully those will put us in good stead. I guess we'll see.
Very good. And then real quickly, before I let you go today, from what you can tell us, you've kind of alluded to, some things to maybe expect already, but, what are the 1 to 2 things that you maybe want our investor audience to really be focused on coming due from the company?
Well, I think that we have a small portfolio in terms of the number of companies, right? There's 4 companies in the portfolio. But they are diverse. They're in diverse areas. They're in smart eyewear, they're in respiratory devices, they're in food technology, food ingredient technology, and also autonomous vehicle software. And so they're in quite diverse areas. They all have what we view as compelling intellectual properties. And that's coupled with, if not, highly experienced, in some cases, true star power management, star power on a global scale, which is unusual for early stage businesses. Often they have early stage managers. But we've been able to, sort of neutralize some of the risk by bringing on capable managers. So we're very excited about that. And we're gunning to see the 3 remaining companies that are not public in our portfolio grow and hit their milestones and either be acquired or floated over the next 2 years. So that's a goal of the company. Hopefully we'll achieve it.
And Dr. Gross, where can our audience go and find more information about Tech Capital?
TEKCapital.com would be the easiest place to go. TEKCapital.com.
Very good. Well, Dr. Gross, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. I look forward to our next update.
Yeah, thanks, Roberts. My distinct pleasure. Take care.
Thank you.